Okay, everybody, welcome back. Dr. Blumenthal here at Natural Transplants in the Bethesda, Maryland office, and we have Jason here today, all the way from Virginia, not too far.
Yeah.
Welcome, Jason. Thank you for doing this and sharing your story with everybody. If you wouldn't mind just kind of sharing your story of what we're doing today, why you're here, and how you found us.
So basically, I got online and researched all the different hair things. Losing hair over the last couple, I would say about a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to venture off and look up some different ways of hair treatments, and I looked at Rogaine, I looked at all these other different things, and it just doesn't work. It didn't work.
Didn't work for you, yeah.
I just went online and I ended up finding your website, and I saw the tutorial videos, which were awesome, and that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So
paying it back. We appreciate it. Yeah. Awesome. Well, today we're going to do things a little bit differently. We talked about this already. Ordinarily, patients, the guys especially, prefer to start from the front and work our way back from the hairline. Today, he's actually more concerned with his crown. So I'm going to spin you around just so we can kind of see. So we're going to go from the back to the front. And so we're going to start in the crown and work our way forward as far as we can go. We likely will not be able to go all the way to the front. It's just we're not going to have that much hair to do that with. We're going to go big and try to get a plus today. We drew the spiral. We're going to be doing this as our priority zone number 1, number 2, and then if we have any leftover hairs, we're going to kind of evenly distribute it so it'll be a little less dense up in this area, sort of the back side of that frontal third. And then we drew out where we're going to be taking the strip from here, and then he said just take off the rest. All right, we have finished, and congratulations, you did great. It was a long day. It's actually tiring sitting in a chair for 6 hours. We were able to get the plus procedure, so I'm really happy. We got a ton of hair. I'm going to spin you around, and we just loaded the backside, the crown, full of grafts. All these have anywhere from 3 to 6 hairs in each one. And then at the top, when we got towards the frontal third, we spaced it out a little bit just so it would blend in and wouldn't be a real sharp line. And then we have a nice thin incision all the way around. So I'm really happy with it. We got, looks like a thunderstorm rolling in just as we're leaving today. Awesome. I appreciate you sharing with everybody the story. Hopefully that helped somebody else like it helped you. It was awesome. Hopefully we can kind of watch you as you progress and follow up with you in a year and see those nice full results. It'd be great. All right, appreciate it. Welcome to the family, man. Take care, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, everybody. Dr. Blumenthal back with Natural Transplants in the Bethesda office, and special guest today, Jason, is back with us. He was here about a year ago. Had a hair transplant done, and voila, the 1 year result. And I think this is a really good representation, especially with his hair type, of what this really is, a good 30 to 40% density improvement. But before we go there, be honest, how was the year, the good and the bad? How was the last 12 months?
So, like I said, the first 5 or 6 days was very uncomfortable for sleeping.
Yeah.
Other than that, it went really well. I didn't have any associated pain or anything. It was just uncomfortable, more or less. I think the first month or so is just I looked like Frankenstein. I didn't like that because I had no hair, and then I had like a stitch line. Even though there's no stitches there, I had a line around my head. So it made for me, it made me feel uncomfortable.
A little self-conscious about it.
Other than that, the surgery went fine. The hair grew back really really quickly. So. And nobody was able to see it once my hair started growing back.
Good.
So.
Awesome. And how, if at all, has it changed your life at all? Or people noticed you're more confident? Anything from that category?
People have told me that they had said that they sell more hair. I was like, wow, you can't even tell you had surgery. Yeah. And you could tell that you got more hair. Of course, the wife's pretty happy about it as well.
Good. That's the big reason why that does it. Yeah. I think it's great. So what I'm going to have you do is just sort of look straight for 2 or 3 seconds. And then look down for 2 or 3 seconds, and what we'll sort of overlay your before pictures on there as well too, and then have you look right for 2 or 3 seconds.
To the right.
Either way is fine. Pick a side and then opposite side. Awesome. And then I'm just gonna spin you around. And we actually started on the crown and went forward. So we went from basically here to here. We didn't even do the front section. We kind of did this part. I'm gonna lean your head back a little bit just so we can see. So about from here to here, and there was very little, if anything, really there, kind of none. And so, yeah, you can still see through it, 30%. You got the real fine, thin hair, and then it'll show off the scar here. This is, he goes down to skin, and if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't even see it, but you can kind of see the line right here. And typically, I'll tell patients either a 3-guard for real fine, thin, straight hair, or a 2-guard for curly hair should hide it. He's actually lower than a 2-guard. So you can get, if you're looking for it, and I know when we're trained for it, so we can kind of see a little glimpse of it. But otherwise, if you weren't doing this every day and you just saw you at the grocery store, you'd never see anything there. So overall, I'm happy. This is really nice. It's really good. Any words of encouragement, words of advice, people on the fence thinking about doing it?
It's definitely worth the money.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing your story with everybody. This is awesome. It does help, kind of seeing the before and afters when people are looking around. Hopefully you inspired some other people. Thank you so much for doing this.
No problem.
We'll send Christmas cards along the way. And, if we do decide to do a second procedure at some point, we're here for you. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Call us now, 844-327-4247, and ask about our HUE and HUE Plus procedures, which move more hair than ever before. Hope to hear from you soon.